What's goody? It's your boy Donnie Reys. We back in this bitch, but this time we in this motherfucker for a fucking 2019-2020 Pacers preview. So, I mean, if you've been watching fucking any of my shit, no filter, been listening to me, anything raw rational, you know I'm a big fucking Pacers fan. So I just wanted to do this real quick. Get my little 2 cents on the Pacers, what I think gonna happen this season. A little recap, just all that shit. Real quick, 10, 15 minute shit. So fuck it, let's jump into it. So Pacers last season finished 48-34. That was 5th in the East. They got swept by Boston. They had a pretty big offseason. They got Boyan, he signed to the Utah Jazz. Corey Joseph, he signed to the Kings. And Thad Young signed to the Bulls. Darren Collison retired. But acquisitions that we got, some big boy acquisition, big boy moves. Shout out Kevin Pritchard. And that is one thing I will say. Kevin Pritchard, ever since he took over the Pacers, he's definitely been making changes. And it's been kind of like slow the past couple of years. But like this offseason was like a big drastic change. Like a lot of acquisitions. I was fucking with it. So, like I said, they got TJ Warren in a trade. He's under contract for 3 more seasons. They signed Malcolm Brogdon to a 4-year, $85 million. It was signed a trade. They signed Jeremy Lamb to a 3-year, $31.5 million. They signed TJ McConnell to 2-year, $7 million. They drafted Goga Pataze, and this is like kind of, I'm hoping it's going to turn out how it turned out for Paul George, because, like, I'll keep 100. My nigga, like, fucking Tyler V, all them niggas know we was at the fucking Pacer, like, draft night shit, and they drafted Paul George, and we was like, nigga, who the fuck is Paul George? Like, niggas had never heard of Paul George at that time. Let's just keep 100. That nigga went to Fresno. Niggas hadn't heard of Paul George, so we was like, who the fuck is Paul George? And it turns out, nigga, Paul George is fucking all-star, nigga. I got the fucking Laker Clipper game on right now. He didn't play, but he's a fucking all-star, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm hoping that this nigga Goga turns out to be like that. I was like, who the fuck is this, blah, blah, blah. But after seeing him play a little bit, he's looking kind of nice. And they talk about he could be another Jokic. So, I mean, it'd be interesting to see how that goes, you feel me? So they got Goga, and then they signed Sabonis to a 4-year, $77 million extension yesterday. So they got Miles locked in, Goga locked in, Brogdon locked in, Jeremy Lamb, TJ Warren locked in, and they just got like a real deep team. So it's Nate McMillan's fourth season as a Pacer head coach. And the projected starting lineup is fucking right now, Malcolm Brogdon. I don't know what the fuck happened to my shit. Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, because Victor Oladipo's going to be out. So that's another thing. I feel like I'm about to fucking sneeze. God damn. My bad. Shit. God damn. But, so anyway, Pacers starting lineup. Victor Oladipo is fucking out right now. He's projected to come back like, it says January, December. That's what Kevin Pritchard said. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep him out to the All-Star break just to be cautious, because they don't want that nigga get hurt anymore. But the projected starting lineup right now is Miles Turner at center, Sabonis at power forward, TJ Warren at the 3, Malcolm Brogdon playing point, and Jeremy Lamb at the 2. So that's a decent little lineup right now. And then, hold on. My bad. Fucking, I had this shit pulled up, but my fucking shit, I don't know what happened to it. My shit fucking like closed. But so anyway, so like I said, that's the starting lineup. And then like I said, we got some depth. Aaron Holiday at the backup. Like I said, Edmund Sumner. And I'm interested to see how Sumner plays too, because and he got the like length And like he was nice at Xavier. I'm pretty sure that's where he played. So it's like I want to see how that nigga's gonna show up. And then we got T.J. Warren, like I said, starting at 3. Doug McDermott, Justin Holiday. They got Doug McDermott over Justin Holiday. I'm pretty fucking sure Holiday's gonna be playing more than McDermott. Let's just keep that 100. So we got some decent depth at the 3. And Sabonis, they got T.J. Leaf backing up Sabonis at the 4. Since this is a fucking picture preview, I'm not gonna dog him too much. But TJ Leaf needs to show me something. Like, for real, he hasn't shown anything. It's about to be his 3rd year. He needs to fucking show up. And they got Alize Johnson backing up TJ. I'm actually really interested in seeing what Alize Johnson does. He's like a mini fucking Jimmy Butler to me, bruh. Like, that nigga can score. I'm not going to say he can get buckets like Jimmy Butler. He's not that much of a scorer. But that nigga does all the little shit, bro. He plays D. That nigga rebounds. He hustles. That nigga's out there. Like, I think he's going to be real good. So I figure Alize Johnson will end up backing up the 4. And then they got Goga. He's backing up Miles at the 5. So this is the first season that they're going to be playing Miles and Sabonis both at the same time. So, like I said, Miles is playing the 5, Sabonis at the 4, and this is going to be interesting because this is not the direction that the league is going. Like, the league is all about small ball shooting threes and shit. Now we about to have 2 big ass niggas out there, 6'11", 6'10", you know what I'm saying? 4 and 5 big ass niggas out there, and we're gonna be playing like slow ball because I mean they can run the floor a little bit, but let's be honest, they're not gonna be running up and down the floor like that with 2 6'10" and up niggas on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So that's just gonna be interesting to see how they do. I think we should fare pretty well because like just last year, we won 48 games last year, and that was with Vic getting hurt and Miles has gotten better. Sabonis has gotten better. Our team has gotten better. So I think that they'll be able to get this shit to work. And now we may have a couple growing pains early on because like we just got to get the chemistry and shit down. This is the first season all these guys are together. But also at the end of the day, still a lot of the core of the team is still there. Like I said, last year, Miles still has Sabonis. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Holiday, even though he's backing up, he was there last year. You know what I'm saying? Doug McDermott there last year. Alize Johnson, he didn't play like that, but he was on the Pacers last year. And, you know, I'm just saying, like, a lot of the core of the team, like, we obviously lost Derek Collison retirement, lost Thad Young, and we lost Boyan. Those are some big parts of the team. But at the same time, a lot of the core is still there, like Sabonis and Miles Turner. Those are 2 big parts of the team, and they're still there. So, like I said, I think we'll be able to get it together. I feel like we'll be more like a Spurs type team where they still play their type of game. They don't really play that small ball. They got LaMarcus Aldridge. They always had David Robinson, Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? They always played their game. They haven't really shifted to that small ball game yet. So I feel like the Pacers will be able to make that shit work. Now, who's going to be the leading scorer on this team? It'll be real interesting to see because nobody really out there is really going to be too selfish. But I think it actually will probably be T.J. Warren because T.J. Warren can get fucking buckets. Like, I watched the preseason game when they was over in Dubai, I think it was. Or not Dubai, they was over in India, my bad. They was over in India, and they played Sacramento. The first game, T.J. Warren dropped 30, and that nigga was getting buckets. And, like, I just seen him. Like, I'm a Suns fan, and I'm mostly a Devin Booker fan, but I'm a Suns fan. And, like, I've been keeping up with T.J. Warren, and that nigga can get buckets. He's always been able to get buckets. It's just, can he remain healthy? I remember he had fucking concussion problems. He's just injuries. He's injury prone. So if that nigga can stay healthy, he's going to be the leading scorer. And I really think this Pacer team can overperform than like people are projected. Because I'm projecting them. So hold on. So like I said, starting lineup. The Pacers, they're in the Central Division. Bucks won that last year, and the Bucks are gonna win that again this year. But I project the Pacers coming in second in the Central Division. They got the Bulls in the Central Division, and like somebody else, and nobody really else really matters. But I figure the Pacers finished second in the Central Division. They finished fifth in the West last year. They'll probably finish around. Why I say West? Fifth in the East last year. They'll probably finish around fifth or sixth again this year. But I project them making it to the second round at least. They got swept in the first round last year. But like I said, with this depth, with Vic coming back, once he gets into the groove of things, I really feel like this team is going to be able to just really come together and play real nice. Like Vic has said, they're one of the best teams in the East. And I fuck with Vic and I fuck with his team. And I just really think that. So I really believe that the Pacers will be able to make it to at least the second round, and it'll just be interesting to see what they can do from there. I'm not going to tax it and go, they'll be able to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not going to tax it. That would be nice, but it's the first year that this whole crew is together, so it might take a little time for them to get everything to click. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, they might not get the best playoff position, and that might just make everything harder for them to get, you know what I'm saying, to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I definitely see them getting to the second round. I don't see them getting swept at all because this team is just too nice. Project them finishing around like 50 wins. They won 48. I don't see any reason why they can't win more games than they did last year. People saying because Vic gonna be out, but Vic was out a lot of the season last year too, and the team is better than it was last year, straight up. So I predict them finishing with around 50 wins, around 56 in the playoffs, and losing probably in the second round of the playoffs. So I see the Pacers outperforming though. That's just what I think they're gonna do, but I'm really hoping that they do better because I do have faith in this team. Just believe that the 2019-2020 Pacers are gonna be a problem. There may be some sleepers, so watch out. So, like I said, this is just gonna be a quick little preview. How many minutes was this? This is fucking 13 minutes. So kept it under 15 minutes. Just a quick little listen. Make sure you fucking follow me on Twitter at Black on Black, BLACK on BLACC. Gonna be coming out with another Ron Rational this week. Come out with another music review coming up soon. Might come out with like 2 Ron Rationals. I'll probably do one, not Ron Rational. Come out with Donnie Reys, No Filter. I'll probably do one by myself and do one with somebody else. Got like a lot of topics I want to touch. So I'm gonna split that up. But this has been the Pacers, the NBA Pacers preview 2019-2020. Just want to give my little 2 cents on that. Like I said, I'm a big Pacers fan, so I just wanted to give a little preview. Like I said, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you share, like, subscribe if you fuck with it. Trying to build the listeners, viewership, whatever. And like I said, this has been my Pacers preview. Donnie Ray, No Filter. We out this bitch. Yes, sir.